It all started in a packed congressional hearing room where the atmosphere was already thick with tension. Cameras clicked, reporters leaned forward, and every seat was filled with an audience hungry for political fireworks. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett had been making waves recently with her fearless approach to questioning, and today she came armed with something that promised to shake the political ground. With a calm but razor-sharp voice, she began, "Mr. Chairman, I have information regarding a visit that former President Donald Trump allegedly made to Jeffrey Epstein while Epstein was in prison." A quiet murmur rippled through the room. Eyes widened, and even a few committee members shifted uncomfortably in their chairs. Jasmine continued, slowly unfolding a set of documents from her folder, each page stamped with an official seal. She explained that the records came from a whistleblower connected to the Bureau of Prisons, someone who claimed to have seen Trump's name listed in a private visitation log, a record that was never made public. "This," she said, holding the paper up for everyone to see, "is a visitation entry dated July 2019, just days before Epstein's death." The room went completely silent. Even through the broadcast cameras, viewers at home could sense the gravity of the moment. Jasmine paused deliberately, letting the weight of her words settle in the air before delivering the next blow. "We have been told for years there was no unusual contact, no political interference. But if this log is real, then America deserves to know exactly what was discussed during that meeting." Trump, sitting just a few feet away at the witness table, there to testify on an unrelated political matter, stiffened in his chair. The confident smirk he had worn earlier evaporated instantly. For a brief 9 seconds, he said nothing. No comeback, no jab, no sarcastic remark, just a frozen stare that flickered between disbelief and irritation. Cameras zoomed in, capturing his jaw tightening and his hands fidgeting slightly with a pen. That silence, those 9 seconds, would later be replayed across news channels, dissected by analysts, and shared millions of times online. It wasn't just silence, it was shock. Jasmine seized the moment. She went on to outline how the visitation record suggested not just a casual check-in, but a private meeting conducted in a secure room, away from the general prison population. She revealed how the whistleblower claimed security cameras in the area were mysteriously offline during that exact time frame. The audience audibly gasped. Some shook their heads in disbelief, others scribbled notes furiously. "If we are to believe in justice," Jasmine declared, "we must question why a former president would have an unrecorded, undocumented meeting with a man accused of some of the most heinous crimes in our nation's history, and why that meeting happened days before his death." By now, Trump was leaning back, his eyes darting toward his legal counsel. His microphone was switched on, but he still hadn't spoken. It was as if he was weighing every possible response, knowing that one wrong word could ignite a political firestorm. Finally, he leaned forward and muttered, "That's ridiculous. I don't even know what you're talking about." But the damage was done. The clip of his initial 9-second freeze had already begun making its way to social media, where captions like, "When the truth hits you in real time and that's the face of panic," went viral within hours. Jasmine wasn't finished. She presented follow-up questions. Did Trump deny ever meeting Epstein in prison? Would he agree to testify under oath about the alleged visit? And would he allow the Bureau of Prisons to release all related visitor logs without redaction? Each question landed like a hammer, and Trump's answers became more defensive and less coherent. He repeatedly dismissed the documents as fake news and fabricated nonsense, yet he offered no concrete explanation for the whistleblower's claims. Jasmine's composure contrasted sharply with Trump's growing frustration, making her appear even more credible in the eyes of the public. Outside the hearing, reporters swarmed the hallway, eager to capture reactions from both parties. Some of Trump's allies accused Jasmine of staging a political stunt. Others admitted off the record that the documents looked disturbingly legitimate. Cable news ran the footage on repeat, analyzing every frame of Trump's frozen expression, his body language, and the moment his usual confidence faltered. Even late-night hosts picked it up, turning the 9 seconds into a cultural talking point. In the days that followed, Public pressure mounted on federal agencies to verify the visitation log. Social media was flooded with theories, some claiming the meeting was about money, others speculating it involved mutual associates who feared Epstein might talk. Protesters gathered outside,